Yo, 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 yo. What's up? I am showing you this strength stacker. You might see something here, which is that I have absolutely no resistances because I'm using this thing. People have said that this is shit. I know everyone says that this is shit. And I would kind of disagree. I mean, the main problem with it is, this is insane. Like, look at this. This is giving me, I'm at 8.9k. And I put it here, and I'm at 12,222. 12k HP. That's 3k HP from that, which is huge. But you have to consider that I'm losing my resistances. At the same time, I'm immune to all the like minus resistances or just penetration, whatever. I just don't have them. Thing is, to offset that, you need a really, really high HP pool, and I've kind of achieved that. That is still not enough, but it's comfortable, and I'm level 88. I don't have a lot of deaths, and it's all from one thing: the ground effects. Playing this has been a breeze, other than one thing, which is ground effects, like exploding rings of like cold damage or fire damage. Or I don't believe I've died from fire damage yet, but the cold ones and the lightning storms just chaining like crazy. I do believe that these are overtuned, and it's messing up so much stuff. Let me sell this. I'm poor. I need money, as usual. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like that much about the current state of the game, is that trading for items is your main source of money. Like, playing the maps is... What is this guy doing? Is he pooping? Come on, man. Okay. Oh, he's gonna be 7. You can give me 7 div. I don't mind. Thank you, bro. All right. So yeah. I wish we could just get more currency by doing maps. Right now, the only currency you can get is by doing breaches, and it still doesn't drop that much. Especially since I don't have rarity right now, and I do have the space for rarity. I just didn't take it. The only rarity I have is this, just 6% increased rarity. I believe that rarity will be changed soon, so I did not want to build something with rarity. I just didn't want to. I kind of wanted to at the same time, but we want to fill everything with attributes. We want attributes, and life, obviously. But the rings, especially, they need flat damage on them, since we have high lightning damage on Pillar of the Cage God, which is what we're using for damage. I'm getting cold damage on the rings, so that's like 50-50. And with that, I can use Herald of Ice, Herald of Thunder. I do use Blasphemy right now. It's to get extra cold pen. I don't really need it, because I don't know if I'm doing that much cold damage here. Yeah, I mean, somewhat. Well, it's not that much. Yeah, it's just extra pen, but I do have pen here on my Herald. I'm using the chaining setup, and it's working really well. I initially planned to use Wind Wave. I believe I have it here. Super slow, because I can't record with two. Is it here? Am I crazy? Did I throw it in the void? Okay, let me just Wind Blast. Yeah, that's the one. I'm filled up right now, but okay. So I originally wanted to use this because the effect is quite nice. And with the area of effect and attack speed, you get something pretty nice. Like, see the whole effect, but you can see the ground. I guess because I have culling. Is it that? No, it's just buggy in here because it moves. But it does go like super far, especially since I don't have a lot of intel right now because I had like 40 from a ring, but I switched my ring for more HP. Yeah, this skill is super cool. It pushes back enemies. It's really nice. Hey guys, it does 0 damage. You see this? 223 attack damage scaling. It's really bad. It's really bad. And then I thought to myself, well, let's just scale it. You see that? That's 12, 12, 13, 13, 15. Wait, actually, that's like 15 and then 14. The fuck? And 16. And it's just. Here's 17. It's just really bad. Like, seeing this is just really bad. And the only thing that this has is knocking back enemies, which is really cool, and the huge area of effect on its own. Because it has really decent area of effect. It has one problem: when enemies are close, you can't really hit them well. But anyways, it does stun super well and cause days build up, which is pretty much useless because we already stun super well. It's kind of dumb thing. But yeah, the damage is just shit if we compare it to the wave, storm wave, I believe. Is it? Yeah, well, I'll show you in game. Actually, let's get this here and get this here. I'm level 20, so I'm getting +1 from the Gemling passive here. This one we just don't need, so it's pointless. I kind of go here, but why not go here? You know, extra thing. Anyways, you see this? 390. And the quality actually does something. It makes it wider. Like, skills are not made equal in this game, and I hate this. I wish they all did damage, so we could, if I wanted to just fully focus, just, I don't know, like using, well, these are pretty good, but using wind blast, you know. But sadly, it's just not possible. This thing, it just sucks. It's just, I tried making it work. The only way to make it do some damage is using armor explosion. Since you're stunning super quick, you can just break armor instant and just explode. But then you do fire damage, and fire damage is like barely scalable here. I guess you'd have to scale physical damage. You have increases here and there, but the main damage comes from the flat physical damage. And unless you're getting flat physical and everything, this one you can't. You can only like get the 40% fizz damage, added fizz. It's not enough. You can get 62. It's still not enough. I tried it all. It's just, you cannot scale this skill to use it in tier 15 and above. You can't. I managed. It was working well in tier like 13, 14. But everywhere else, it's just, it dies. Alright, so that's enough talking about this stupid skill that I wish they buff. But yeah, we're using Storm Wave because, well, it has this support, which is absolutely broken. And, you know, we just cover half the screen with it. Actually lost a lot of from that ring. Do have a area of effect that looks like 70 or 60. Yeah, it shows. But yeah, I mean, I could just get it on tree. But it's still really insane. And honestly, we don't need this area of effect. Why? Because the main explosion damage, like the crazy booms in breaches and just monster packs is from the Heralds. Like, these guys are hard carrying, honestly. So yeah. Stormwave, way too OP. Or I mean, it's decently OP, but if they buffed other things, it would be on par with. Okay, so I showed you the setup. You don't have to use Blasphemy in this thing. If you want to do this, you can just, as long as you have those 2 Heralds. And yeah, physical damage is not it in this game. Unless you're playing like maces and stuff, but even then, you want elemental damage, you want freeze, you want shot. That's the way it is. Alright, so how am I getting 12k HP? There are a few things. I have a bunch of increased max life soul cores. I have Morior Invictus, which has 8% increased max life on it, which I don't like that much. Chaos Res, or I mean, rarity is just too expensive, but yeah, Chaos Res would be pretty good. But this is nice. This is fine. It's only 4 slot. It's cheap. I got it for 2 dev. Again, I'm making cheap builds. I might try and scale it because I know this scales like crazy. Like, we get Ingenuity and we get super more attributes and life. I need to change this ring actually. But the rolls are good on the attributes. Anyways, Ingenuity. And this gets buffed like crazy. So we get a bunch more life again. And a 5th slot for this, which would be really nice. And an astramentis instead of this. Oh, it's a decent amulet. It's fine. But astramentis is just absolutely broken. So I wish I get astramentis. I might try to scale it. But we'll see. Maybe I just switch. I had a new idea. I did find someone talking about Incinerate on Pathfinder. I might try and do something with that and not scale this guy, but we'll see. So yeah, we're using Pillar of the Cage God. This is what, like 1 div. I paid for it. And Veil of the Night, which is getting us... Actually, I could have gotten a better one, which would be, I believe, 55 increased max life, or like 58. There's something, I think it's 55 the max, right? Because it's 20%. It has to be 55, right? Yeah, you could get 55 increased max life. That would be nice. But since we have a lot of HP and we're using Blood Mage, because we have 0 mana, we need a bit of life recovery to use skills and stuff without like struggling or just getting hit and having, because potions, they don't work well. I have a shit potion. I didn't want to pay for a good potion, but and I didn't find any, so yeah. But yeah, potions are kind of out of the question. So one thing you get is regen. I have 833, which isn't that much. I can get it like 1.3k. Getting a few nodes on the tree of like life per second. Here we get like 1% more from that. That's pretty big. 0.4%, and regenerate is not that useful. I already have plenty. And I guess this is useless. I'm not sure. I think this is useless for me right now. I just got it. It's nice, yeah. So that's the regen part. We're getting a nice amount of HP from all of that. Just strength and HP rolls. I don't have an HP roll on this. It's not perfect. But it has spirit, and I wanted spirit, so. Alright. What's next then? Because you're not getting that much HP without special sauce. And that special sauce is this thing. Against the Darkness. Now, you might be thinking, whoa, that's expensive as fuck. Well, actually, not really. This one gives strength and max life. It is absolutely OP. We need this for this build. Because the more HP we got, the more we get value out of Veil of the Night. You know, the more we can actually survive those super hits. But yeah, we get this. I got this for 2 div. So this cost me 2 div. This cost me 1 div. So that's 3 div. And then 2 div. That's 5 div. And then I literally paid exalt for most of these things. I paid 1 chance orb for this. I don't know who was selling this, but they put it for 1 chance orb. So I got that for 1 chance. I guess this one is like 1 div. These are so expensive for no reason. But I couldn't find any and I wanted to switch, so I wanted to try it. You don't need this. Just get strength, get flat damage, max life, all attributes. The rest, we don't care. This Joe here gives us an insane amount of things. We get increased strength. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get more. We can get 2 more. 7 is enough. That's 28% increased strength. Can I see if I do this? That's big. That's really big. That's 3k HP. Again. So yeah, that's the big thing. You want to get this. Yeah, you need to get this because you'll get killed. You need at least 10k HP on this, or otherwise you get fucked. Yep. But right now I'm bruising. It is going super well. I'm leveling up, doing maps. It goes. It's good. It's good. And it's budget. Like you can get this going for like 6 div, something like that. 7, 8, maybe if you're unlucky, and you can't find good prices on things. All right, I'll show you how to get this against the darkness with these things. There's a simple way, which is called. Actually, it's not that simple. It's a bit based on luck, but oops, against the darkness, please. Well, actually, you can't search for them directly. These are baits, but you can click here. No, not on the name. You want to click on the listed some time ago, and you get the new ones. And just sort by new ones, and find one that actually has what you want. I'm not sure I'm gonna find exactly that, which I have, but yeah, you just do this, you look it up, you'll find one. Oh, there's one that's 10 div though, but you can negotiate. Really, if you can't find one that's cheap, go reverse. And so these guys have had them for a long time, and whatever you want, you can bargain. Because I mean, some people are just hoarders and they think like, oh, it's gonna sell one day, and then it waits there for like 2 months and then never sells. And other people, well, they don't care. They just want to get rid of it. Extra money, it's extra money. But yeah, you want to get that. That's really important. I guess the increased max life is not that important. It kind of is, not really. It's the thing is, at one point, increases don't matter that much. I have a fine balance right now of increases and flat. That's what you want. Because increases, they just have diminishing returns, you know. I don't have an empty draw slot here. Yeah. So that's how I got 12k HP. And it's a bit of a meme, this Veil of the Night. Because you think you gotta get killed by everything. Actually, no. The region and the HP pool makes it actually good. Die to ground effects. You see there was some electric circles going. If you stay in them, you die. And sometimes they're invisible. So yeah, you do get that problem sometimes. And to be honest with you, the only times I've died on this character is from stupid invisible ground effects. Or me being super slowed by like some extreme chill thing into explosive like circles. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Otherwise, it goes super well. You don't get stunned because you have a lot of HP. That's the really good part. It's cool as fuck. The one thing I hated about most builds is that you get stunned. If you're using Mom, Energy Shield and stuff, you get stunned. Get absolutely smashed. I might die, because I'm not... I don't look in the game too much, but... I hate this map. This map just sucks. This breach is not gonna go well. Yeah, rip this breach. But, you got it. See, this is scary. Everything explodes suddenly, and then you're like, whoa, I might die. Alright, but you get the point. Clears well. If this was some, like, open map, it would be absolutely great. But it was this shitty map, so... so it's not good. But you get it? This is a good build, I'll be honest. It is really good. I'm sad that we have to use Stormwave. I wish we could use something else. But I thought we're scaling strength. We're using Pillar of the Cage God. I wanted to use Wind Blast. It just doesn't scale. Maybe if they buff it, it would be pretty good. But right now it's bad. One thing also is that armor right now is shit. It has problems. But if they buff it, if they fix it, and this build goes crazy. Because we can go armor. And if we go armor with 10k HP and the armor's good, we're not dying. And I believe there is something that gives us armor applies to elemental damage, right? There is a body, I believe. Yeah, let me check. I'm pretty sure there is. Armor applies to elemental. Oh yeah, that's it. See this? This body? Now, granted, we would lose 3k HP. But 9k HP with resistances, basically? Now, it wouldn't be resistances. But it could be like, I don't know. Let's say it's effective to like 50% of like max resistances. I can't see a single thing, so. Invincible? Oh, he is. I hate this thing. Proximal tangibility. But yeah, the damage is nice. The survival is pretty decent for the budget, really. It's ground effects, man. Watch where you step, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna be absolutely good. For this, you're gonna die sometimes. Those crazy maps with the crazy ground effects, but yep. All right, I believe I've showed everything. There was just one important thing for survival in this. It is cannibalism. I'm using it on blasphemy because I don't have anywhere else. This is 4% of life recovered on kill. We have 12k HP. That's a lot of life recovered on kill. That is a lot. I'm using it on like a support spirit, but you can get jewels with recovered 2% life on kill. So you can skip the cost of this. Also, I have no idea why it costs more than 15. Something's up with this. Especially since I have reduced reservation on this. I guess this one has reservation. Oh, I guess this. It multiplies by this and then reduces by this, and that's why it's fine. Okay. But yep. Cannibalism. Absolute must. You need this. And voila. I hope that gives you ideas. I hope that shows you that Veil of the Night is not just a meme. It is usable. And it's really good on Gemling. I believe. And I've yet to scale this. I'm still at like 6 div and that's nothing. But yeah. See ya.